Big spending bureaucrats on Capitol Hill can't manage to get the ballooning national deficit under control, but one governor is tackling this head on. Republican Rick Scott chopping Florida's debt in back-to-back years for the first time in nearly 3 decades, relieving its taxpayers by $2 billion in just 2 years. And its debt earned 9.2% this year, outstripping the 8.9% return for the muni market as a whole. So, is it time for the bigwigs to take note? Let's ask Wayne Rogers, chairman of Wayne Rogers and Company. Great to have you here. It's a pleasure. You say that Governor Scott's doing a fantastic job.
He's doing a very good job in the sense that he's reduced the deficit in Florida by $2 billion. That's amazing in itself. I don't think there's another state like that. He's, yes, has he cut back on certain things? Yes, he is cutting back on he's voided some of the bond issues, which were, not necessary. You know what's wonderful, Jerry, about people always say, we need this, oh, we need that. Who is making the decision that we need this,
I find the general assumption is that more spending is better spending, particularly in some of the state houses in this country. It is insane. Now, Florida has a balanced budget amendment. Does that help them have some kind of austerity?
Yes, of course it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But, even the United States Congress can't get a budget done. I mean, it's been 3 years in the Senate. They can't do it. They should pass a law, yes, in the federal government that says they got to have a balanced budget.
Take a look at some of these numbers. National debt per capita, Florida looking pretty good here. And keep in mind, the federal debt is $51,900 per person, okay? They set the benchmark there more than anybody else. But in Florida, the number is closer to $7,000. And get a sense of how other states are doing it. I want you to hear from Rick Scott himself about his own austerity. Here's what he says.
Our taxes are high enough. We have enough revenue. We've got to live within our means. We've got to live we do it at the state level. We should be doing it at the federal level.
And that's the payoff, right? I mean, why can't we do this at the, why can't Washington have the same kind of attitude as a Rick Scott in Florida? There are lots of other governors across the country doing the same thing.